Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
I'm John Haley. I'm the Director for Student Activities at Moyne College. And with regards to why binge drinking is up in these last few years, I think one of the reasons has to do with the current culture of the youth in this country, and it stems from things where they have to go to extreme, where they have extreme sports now. They have movies like Jackass 2 where they do extreme things to hurt themselves, and just because that's kind of ingrained in their culture now, when it comes to doing something as simple or as social as drinking, it can't just be they drink to have a good time. They have to drink and be extreme about it, because that's what gets them the attention that they want, or that's what people kind of expect from them because of the rest of the extreme things that happen in their culture. So that's one of the reasons.
Hi, my name is Anthony Layler. I'm 20 years old, and I'm going to have to say that if I see alcohol ads in a newspaper, I'm going to go check it out, because who can refuse a good deal?
My name's Aaliyah. I'm 19, and no, I don't think the alcohol advertisements on TV or newspapers affect me. I just drink anyway.
My name is Marissa Roberts. I am 18 years old, and I do drink occasionally. However, advertisements do not affect me whether I want to drink.
Erica Bianchi, age 19, and no, advertisements don't affect me in drinking, but peer pressure does, like this girl. Come on, show yourself. This is the reason. You're why I drink.
My name's Brandon Mink. I'm 19 years old, and alcohol advertisements in newspapers do not affect my drinking habits whatsoever. Make me a little thirsty, that's about it.
Barbara Carper, and I'm the Assistant Vice President for Campus Activities and Multicultural Programs. I think one of the major factors is the fact that the drinking age was changed from 18 to 21. I think that by the drinking age being 21, I think the underage students are more inclined to closet drink, stay in their rooms behind closed doors and drink, because they cannot do, the law does not allow them to do it in a more social setting. But those of us on college campuses who saw the drinking age at 18, I really feel that there was more social activities surrounding drinking in a responsible fashion, much more so than we can do now, because we're not allowed to have alcohol present at our functions, and I don't think that students can model responsible behavior in that fashion. And I think that when the drinking age was 18, there was more mix and mingle, and I think that students were able to see examples of people drinking sociably, and not getting drunk.
Do you believe that most of the binge drinking occurs on campus or off campus?
I think it probably occurs on campus, because I think it's behind closed doors. I think off campus you have other factors involved, like neighbors, police, those kinds of things. And obviously you can't drink in bars. I think if they go to parties and those kinds of things off campus, I think the quantity is limited. But I think if you are in the privacy of your room with a couple of friends or whatever, then I don't think that if you're quiet and behaving yourselves, I think that there's more binge drinking there, because no one's there no one knows what's going on.
Do you believe that because the drinking age is so low that more students who are under 21 want to go get fake IDs, or do you believe it's because there's really cool advertisements about specials going on that they want to go get fake IDs?
I don't think that advertised specials have anything to do with it. I think the students have more than enough money to drink however they want to drink, so I don't think they care that their dollar picture someplace.
Gets them into bars.
Yeah, I think the fake IDs
Gets them into the bars where they can't normally get into. And I think it's an opportunity to socialize with older students and maybe even meet older people. Because again, I think going to bars, from what I know and experience, is part of the social scene, and that's where you go. That's where you go to party. And having a fake ID gets you your admission ticket into a bar.
I think the advertisement, you asked me about advertisements for alcohol, I think that has some impact on how students drink, because you see a lot more advertisements about how wonderful it is to drink and how you can, get the ladies or get the good-looking guy, or how you can have a lot of friends because you're out drinking. You see a lot more advertisements where alcohol is shown in a good light than you see where alcohol is shown in a bad light. And the only time you see the real negative effects of alcohol are on those public service announcements at 4 o'clock in the morning, because they don't get prime time stuff. So I think some of that advertising encourages students to drink, underage or not, because they want to be the cool people, and they all see just all the positive things that are related to drinking.
Are you telling me that if you saw an ad in the newspaper that said $1 drafts or $1 pictures at a certain bar, you wouldn't get excited about it?
I would get excited, but yeah, I think I would. I would like to go to that bar and try to get the special.
You got the special. Would it force you to drink more?
No, I would drink as much as I feel like drinking, but not more, just because it's $1.
Ah, alright, cool. So pretty much advertisement has... Alright.
Hello?
I'm Nicole Dolly, I'm 20, and I don't really read the newspaper. So it really can't affect my drinking.
But you drink anyways, right?
Yes.
Alright.
My name's Caroline. I'm 18 years old, and alcohol advertisements do not affect my drinking habits.
My name is Gary Ann. I'm 22 years old, and advertisements and alcohol drinking does not affect my drinking habits.
So if you saw an ad in the newspaper that says $1 pictures at a certain bar, would you jump on it, or would you just not care?
No, I wouldn't. I would drink regardless.
My name is Eugene Cleveland. I'm age 23. Alcohol advertisements don't affect me in the least bit.
So if you saw an ad in the newspaper that said $1 pictures, would you still be affected by it?
No, not at all.
Jennifer Hill, 21.
Do you believe that alcohol advertisements in newspapers affect whether you drink or not?
No.
You just drink anyways?
I mean, college campus, okay, if you don't want to go out, there's not much to do besides stay and hang out and drink, because, nothing fun's going on campus. So, it's not really, I don't buy stuff that's advertised. I buy stuff that's going to get me drunk, basically.
So if you saw an ad in the newspaper that said, $1 pictures at a certain bar, would you get excited about it, or,
Maybe. It depends on who's playing DD.
But
Because, you don't go out without one, but...
would the advertisement affect how much more you drink?
Probably not. I pretty much know my limit, and I stop when I don't want to drink anymore, so...
My name is Mario Hernandez. I'm 21. And I hear about drink specials from friends and, people that I know around campus.
So does the campus support alcohol advertisements on campus, and why not?
No, the college does not support alcohol advertising on campus. Most of our students are underage. The law is that the legal drinking age is 21, and therefore we adhere to the law. Now, what we have done in the past is Bennigan's, for example, because it was a restaurant, we would allow them to advertise in our student newspaper. But any bar is not able to blanketly advertise on our campus for the reasons I just cited.
Russ Social, 21.
Do alcohol advertisements in newspapers affect whether you drink or not?
Not really.
So if you saw an ad in the newspaper that said, $1 drafts or for pictures or whatever, you wouldn't get excited about it?
Maybe a little interested, not really excited.
But it wouldn't force you to drink more, right? Alright.
My name is Michael Congdon. I'm 19 years old, and alcohol advertisements in newspaper do not affect my drinking habits.
Well, one thing about the special prices, like $1 a drink and stuff, is that you're facilitated to drink more for less, So basically, I could buy a beer for $1, and I could buy 4 when I can. In a regular day, I could buy 1 for $4. So, that does make it more feasible for you to drink more,
I mean, there's a binge drinking problem on campus. Do you believe that, advertisements in any way have an effect on the binge drinking problem?
I don't think advertisements have a big thing to do with drinking. you know, as a freshman, you feel liberated when you go to college, you know, and one of the things that you can't do is drink, you know, because you're in your parents' house and things, and it's always, and it's a problem since high school, you know. You start in high school doing it, so you come to college, you got more time, and you're free, and it's easier to get it, you know. So that's why binge drinking is more of a problem here in college, because it's easier for students to get beer, and it's easier for them to go out there and do something that they can't do anywhere else, you know. So I think that's what the problem is. It's not if you advertise on the paper that they're gonna do it. It's just that people just come to college to be free, and if that's something they want to do, they'll do it, because because of the drinking age, they have an impediment in the drinking, you know, and they feel that they should and they want to do it. So.
I'm Shannon. I'm Lindsay. And we're 21.
Do alcohol advertisements in newspapers affect whether you drink or how much you drink?
Sometimes. No.
So if you saw an advertisement in the paper that said dollar drafts or dollar pitchers at a particular bar, would you get excited about it?
Probably. Not really drinking.
Shannon, would it make you drink more?
Probably.
So where do you guys get your information from about bars and stuff like that?
Wait, are you showing this to professors? I get it from Shannon. I get it from you.
It's Jessica Hackett, and I would say not really, because I would drink regardless, and yes, because sometimes I'd be like, oh, I want some of those hot guys and those advertisements to lure me in, and maybe if I did it, but I don't really believe that. I just, you know, they're kind of tempting to look at, so, you know, seducting and stuff.
Hi, my name's Beth. I'm 21, and yes, alcohol advertisements in papers do affect me.
So if you saw an advertisement in the paper that said $1 for a pitcher, you'd just jump right on it?
Yes, I would.
So Barb, I mean, if advertisements are marketed towards students who are of age, who are legally able to drink, why don't we put them in the dolphin anyways?
Because as a college official, if you will, our policy is that it really is not appropriate for us to support, promote those establishments that serve alcohol. That is not within the mission of the college for us to do so. We think that we can get advertisements from other sources other than bars or other establishments that serve alcohol. As I said before, a restaurant is different because that's the main focus is food, whereas with bars, their main focus is drinking, and that is something that we just don't feel is appropriate for us to support.